My loves, happy Sunday. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for January 16th to the 23rd, 2022. This week coming up, we have some major shifts that really set the tone for the year ahead. So tomorrow, we have our first full moon of the year coming to us at 6:48 p.m. ET in the sign of Cancer. So Cancer rules the emotions, the intuition, the inner world, and this full moon in particular lands in the third decan of this sign, which is ruled by the moon. So this full moon could be pretty emotional. It could be pretty watery. Do not deny yourself the time and the space that you need to feel your feelings, to let them rise to the surface. That's what the full moon is all about, to name them and to release them, express them so you can move forward feeling like you. The sun is, of course, opposite the full moon in Capricorn, forming an exact conjunction to Pluto around this time. It's exact today, but we're still going to be feeling it tomorrow for sure. So Pluto rules hidden truths, the underworld. So deep feelings, maybe inconvenient truths, could rise to the surface. Hold space for them. Let them be expressed. On the 18th, the day after the full moon, the nodes switch signs from Gemini and Sagittarius to Taurus and Scorpio, moving us forward into a new 18-month cycle of eclipses on the Taurus and Scorpio axis. So a new cycle of growth starts this week. This is a big shift. We are feeling this on a personal level and also on a collective level. We are moving forward to something new now, depending on where Taurus falls in your chart and where Scorpio falls in your chart. But generally, we are, with the North Node in Taurus, moving forward now to focusing on more of those Taurus themes, securing a life that is aligned with our values and really feeling good in the here and the now, feeling, secure in the here and now, and just like living it authentically and releasing those Scorpio themes of, just releasing what just no longer feels generative and turning that into compost so that we can focus on nurturing the growth of what feels good in the physical, in the here and the now. On the 19th, right after that, the sun leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius until February 18th. And this is bringing us into Aquarius season. So we are moving out of that Capricorn energy of goal setting, new year, new me, structure, routine, plans, and now, feeling a little bit more free. Those rules in Capricorn season can feel a little bit too limiting and a little bit rigid now. So we are moving forward towards really wanting to do us and connect with other people and just focus on authenticity. So let's pull some cards for this week ahead. Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, Five of Swords. This could be a pretty dreamy time, pretty dreamy week. Time to really have clarity on your dream, on your vision, and not get overwhelmed by it, but really think about what parts of your actual dream, your vision, what it is you want to create, what it is you're idealizing right now, with Venus in Capricorn retrograde with the sun. The moon is like spotlighting Venus retrograde, being clear on what it is we want, becoming clear on what it is we truly want, what it is we truly value, really like taking that idea and kind of starting to make it real, starting to experiment with it now this week. This could be a really experimental time for us to think about what is mobilizing for me, what actually feels like it lights me up and helps me to move forward. Really noticing that, yes, that energy of this is my next adventure that I am just wanting to move towards now. I want to hit gas on this, the gas on this. I want to explore this new realm. I want to be this version of myself, which I'm already just starting to be. It's not about, which one should I do? Maybe I should ask someone else's opinion. Maybe I should figure out more about this. It's like, no, listen to your heart, listen to your body, go where the energy is moving you this week. There's going to be a real clear indication of where the energy is moving you towards now, what feels liberating to you, what feels empowering to you, what lights you up and like actually is proving to move you forward, and what just feels like dead weight that you have to leave behind, that it's just time to leave behind. And this is very much about going our own way here. I love that it's Aquarius season coming up this week, because the Knight of Wands versus the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat, letting those battles that we were fighting in the past, letting those challenges that just no longer need our energy, letting that be in the past, letting those worries, letting those fears, those limiting ideas, anything informed from the past, it's like too complicated now, letting that just be in the past. It doesn't need to be complicated moving forward. What does an uncomplicated life just feel like for you right now? Choose uncomplicated, choose peace. Choose to put your peace of mind first and watch how that moves you forward this week. We can learn a lot about our direction this week, our new direction, led by the heart, not the head. The energy of the Seven of Cups can be really overwhelming. What would happen if I did this? What would happen if I chose this path? What if? We can lose ourselves. We can lose our true heart. We can lose our true feelings, our true desires, our true values when we start getting in that energy of illusion, that energy of, mulling things over too much and outsourcing our intuition. Knight of Wands does not outsource their intuition. What changes do you want to make in terms of how you are navigating your life, in terms of how you're navigating your relationships, the areas of your life that are really important to you right now? The questions that you're asking yourself that are really important to you right now. What do you not want to do anymore? Like, what do you not want to repeat anymore? What is proven to not move you forward? In the energy of the Five of Swords, this is such a loaded energy. We can feel a lot in the energy of the Five of Swords. We can be stuck in the past, stuck on some mistake that we made, or perceived mistake that we made, or something that we wished we had done, or something that we wished we didn't do. And we can feel shame. We can feel guilt. We can feel a lot of feelings that are, not mobilizing. We can feel stuck. The Five of Swords is so much about change, but it can also be about feeling stuck in the past in a certain way. The Knight of Wands says, focus on forward momentum. You don't need to figure anything out that does not feel generative to figure out. You don't need to figure out why. Asking what is always a generative question. We learn that in coaching. You don't need to figure out why, what's the right thing. There is no right or wrong. The Seven of Cups reminds us that it's, there's so many options. There's so many possible things that we can do, so many possible paths, but there's only one us. There is only one you. So what are you gonna do with your wild, precious life? Let this week help you. Start moving on that. Start moving. Just moving. Page of Wands. Yeah, nurturing the growth of a small spark, a small seed. Really that energy of the glimpse of the sun that rises in the Death card, implying that new energy is coming in, the new day is dawning. Just moving gently towards it, like blowing on the embers that are burning in our heart. One will pop, and it just takes one spark. Big Leo energy, big Aries energy. A real energy of doing us. I think that this Aquarius season is going to feel, I think moving forward into this week, things are going to feel a lot different, but I think this Aquarius energy is going to be a nice shift from Capricorn, very structured energy, very routine oriented, and that can be kind of, overwhelming for mutable signs for some people, right? For people that, for a lot of us, we can feel that new year, new me energies can be a lot. It can be a lot. And it can be distracting from Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. What do I just want? What is exciting to me? What's lighting me up? Simple. Aim to let things be simple. Even if you're dealing with something really, really complicated, aim to keep your thinking about it just so simple. Let's read the wisdom message for this. All right, Beltane, fertility. Love to see some spring energy coming in. The energy of the cross-quarter festival, Beltane, surrounds you. This impregnates the god, this celebrates the god impregnating the goddess, who, in mother form, bursts forth growth from spring into summer. Like the goddess of nature at this time, you are nearly in full bloom. The tiny seeds of creativity you planted earlier have developed, their shoots have sprung and are ready to blossom. This marks a very fertile time for you. A new idea or project can now be fulfilled. Your creative power is stirring within, ready to be birthed. Success will follow as you draw upon the gifts that the element of fire offers, whose rites are honored throughout the festival of Beltane. Passion, desire, confidence, and strength accompany you as you take appropriate action towards your dreams and goals. Explore your sexuality. Your ideas are coming to fruition. Do what you feel passionate about. Taking action will bring about desired results. Participate in a fire walk. Time to celebrate. Celebrate your progress every step of the way. One tiny step. Celebrate that. One tiny discovery, celebrate that. One tiny learning, celebrate that. One tiny win, celebrate it. And watch how you move forward. My loves, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings as we move into this week.